Alright, no frills video, guys. This is a 2012 Chevy Impala with the oil cooler. If you can see, there's oil here. If you guys got a leak coming from this passenger side and it's engine oil, it's going to be this oil cooler here. So basically it's the lines that run to the oil cooler here tend to fail pretty commonly, and they go up into the oil filter housing. This is what you're going to see. I'm just going to show you how to change them out. You got some quick connects here, here. Pull these, pull the quick connects at the oil filter, drop off the old lines. Here's the new ones. All you got to do is pop these into place after you get the old ones out. There's your fix. Alright, I'm going to start by popping these little covers off. They like a little plastic cover. I like to use a hose removal tool. Kind of nice and long. Got this one from Snap-on, but I'm sure you can find them at Harbor Freight. Work to remove this little metal clip in here. That right there. Go ahead and pop that out. Actually, I'm going to try a smaller pick. Alright, a little smaller pick. Just easier to get up in there and kind of flick those clips loose. You see a little piece of metal moving? That's what we want. So I'm going to get a hold of that and pop her out. That'll allow this clip to come out. Let's see. There we go. Put that side out. There we go. Just like that. I'll pull it fully out and then pull this line out. What's better too is once you get these out, just go ahead and stick them back in because they're quick connect fittings, and it just makes it easier if you just try to get them in before you put your fittings in for your hoses. Alright, then we got this other little clip here. Pop this one out. Just like that. You gotta realize these lines are full of oil, so they will start pouring out. Have a bucket ready, something to catch this with. You're going to lose your oil cooler oil there. Alright, I got the vehicle down, and we're just going to pry off this little cover here. And it's basically the same as the bottom. You're going to flick these clips out using your tool if you can. Sometimes using a smaller one's better. Yeah, I might need a smaller one for this one. There we go. I got the top disconnected and just pull the hose right out. Nothing too crazy. You do have to feed them through. Sometimes they go under, over. Just make sure you pay attention to how they're routed, especially with these, pre-bent lines. They can be kind of tricky to get back in if you didn't pay attention to how you got them out. There's a second one out, and there's a clip on the top too. Got the clip here out of there, and it's just to kind of wiggle it out. It might take a little bit. Should probably disconnect these lines from each other. Keep these little clips though, because you don't get new ones, so you'll need to save these. They're just little twisty clips for the lines to go back together. Then you just give her a yank. Sometimes a little wiggle. There it is. Alright, we'll get to the second one here. This one looks like it's already kind of loose. If you can get in there, that's even better. Sometimes they're flush though, and you can't really get a pick in there to get them out. So, just gotta kind of work them out. Work them loose. There we go. Oh, you have to find that one. Alright, got a smaller pick here. We'll just kind of get this flicked out if you can. Sometimes you got to push down on them. Okay. Make sure they're seated so that the pressure's off this little clip. There we go. And you're going to want to be careful with these clips because you won't get a second set. So you'll have to find clips if you mangle them, which is easy to do. There we go. Alright, got the new hose here. Get it ready. Gonna just feed it back in the way I pulled it out. And in the same order. Or reverse order, I guess. Feed this one up through here. Like so. Get this one up to where it goes. Kind of dark, but you can see that it just gonna just wiggle it in there. You'll feel it click once it's in place. If you don't get it all the way in, that's oil pressure going through there, so you can have a big leak. This hose pops out. Okay, that one felt like it snapped in. Let me get my light. Yep, I see it. I can see the clips are around it now, so it's good. All I gotta do is take this little plastic piece and shove her up past the sticker, and you'll feel that click into place as well. It should look like that when you're done. Just kind of like a retainer for it. Alright, then we got this new one. Feed this one up. Come through. Same as before. There we go. You need to be able to twist it around. And set this one into place there, just like that. And then of course, once these are set, you're gonna be putting your holder on them. And we'll do the top first before I start sticking anything together. Alright, we're back on top. And if you're like me, you keep extra ones of these close around. Sometimes you cannot find them. They fly off and they're gone. So try to keep those extras if you ever get any. And just keep them in a baggie or in a junk drawer or something, just in case. I guess that's just probably a mechanic thing though. Alright, so we got those in. Now, gotta work our lines out and into place. Crud floating around here from this thing. Sometimes these lines are a little bent from the factory. You know, they bend them, but then you have to kind of rebend them. But luckily I didn't have to do that on these ones. That one's in place. Get your little plastic. Throw over the top just like that. Reset all your clips to hold these lines together. You're going to want to just kind of place them back together like they were. And then just make sure they're not rubbing on anything. These lines tend to leak on any vehicle like this. And this is a 2012 Impala. This is a police pursuit vehicle, or was. It's not anymore, but it was. And they have the aftermarket oil cooler. So if you know that about your vehicle, this is one of those things you're gonna just have to deal with. All right, that's it for today. Thanks. Bye.